The biggest question that everybody keeps asking you: what happened in the accident?
We were shooting that particular sequence. So I asked Ajit sir, sir, will Hummer topple it? And Ajit sir, to my surprise, he's like, not yet. So, and we were laughing inside. It was as if the car heard us talking. Oh, your guys are laughing at me. Okay, let me show you what I'm capable of. And the next shot, there's a small correction that we have to do. The next shot, the car toppled. The moment we understood that the car is out of control, we're not able to control the car. I understood. Ajit sir also understood. He was like, oh my god. So I understood, okay, car is going out of control. But see, somewhere the trust I have in Ajit sir is so blind, so blind. Like the trust you have on your brother or.
Hi, Arav, welcome to the show.
Hi.
So I just first wanted to ask you by the experience of working in Vidaamuyarchi. Now the film is finally out, and the verdict is out, and the film is doing pretty good numbers. So tell me about the whole experience of from the start. How did you came into the picture, and
So by the time I heard that I'm part of the project, I was so surprised because when this news was out that Magil sir and Ajit sir they're going to do a project together, a lot of my friends, my well-wishers, they were continuously asking me if I'm a part of the project because I've previously done Magil sir's project. But I had no clue that I'll be part of it. I mean, Magil sir is like a brother to me. I'm a big well-wisher for him. I was so happy for him because he's got this wonderful project. But I never thought I'll be a part of this project. Even before Vidaamuyarchi, there were a couple of other projects where I was supposed to be a part of Ajit sir's projects. But to my surprise, I got a call from Suresh Chandra sir by August 2023 that Arav, congrats, you're on board Ajit sir's film. So I was like, so this is the best news I can hear. I was so happy. So there it started, and I was waiting for the shoot days to start. From there, the next 2 months, I think, within span of 2 months, we started shooting, and it all started there. It was wonderful shooting with Ajit sir. I'm a big fanboy, and been dreaming of doing such a project with him for a long time. So I mean, traveling with him, like, see, generally when you see stars uh, from distance, you always have that awe of them. But Ajit sir has is made it till today. Every time I talk to him, every time I meet him, I am still awestruck by his stardom. It's not just the stardom; it's the person he is. He's such a wonderful human being. I love working with him. We had lots of good memories. I mean, he made me realize who I am. So I mean, if you had seen the movie, he's given me wonderful screen presence, which I doubt if someone else in his place would be able to do it. So, in all that way, I'm so grateful. He never likes that saying a thank you or something, but I am actually very grateful to him for making me do all that. And I'm, of course, grateful to Magil sir for giving me such a wonderful role.
I'll come back to Vidaamuyarchi, but before going there, I just wanted to talk about something that put you on the map. That is Big Boss. There are a lot of things that's been discussed about Big Boss, whether it actually helps actors or talents. How it's has been. You are the season 1 winner of Tamil Big Boss, which became a huge hit. So how did it help you actually? Did it help you?
So, Big Boss is actually a wonderful platform. See, it is like doing a very big, like 100 crore project, which has a wider reach, a mega budget project with a big star cast, like Kamal sir being the hero and all that. So, being a part of that, of course, helped me to reach wider section of audience. So I'm happy because of Big Boss. I was able to get into all the households of Tamil Nadu. People treat me like their own family member, which in fact will take a lot of time in the industry. To reach to that position, it's quite difficult. So Big Boss gave me that reach, and Big Boss also gave me this platform of being into the movie industry. So only because of Big Boss, I was able to start doing as a heroes. So
Right.
which if I had started doing character roles, would have taken me a longer time to become a hero. But Big Boss gave me that reach. But this is a these are two different things. Big Boss has given me that platform, but being in the industry, surviving in the industry, understanding the business of cinema, understanding scripts, choosing scripts, so understanding what is audience's requirement, that's a different ball game. So which I'm eventually, I think I'm slowly doing it. Yeah.
And before Big Boss, you are from Trichy,
Yes.
where I'm from too. I just have a disappointment that Trichy doesn't get documented in our films much. It is a nice place, but I don't see that much. Tell us about your journey from there to film industry. How did you come? I don't think you have any film background as
No,
such.
no. So my father was a professor.
Oh,
So yeah, so I'm from an education background. So he always wanted me to be in a different field. But for me somehow entertaining people was my choice. So I even during my childhood I was doing a lot of dramas, plays. I was directing plays, and I love the fact that people get entertained, and entertaining people, understanding their I mean the graph, understanding their requirements. So that made me so happy. So somewhere after I finished my college, I thought I can become a director, because being in front of the camera might be very difficult. So I thought I'll become a director, which is even easier. I thought, see, I can work as an assistant director, then slowly after a few years, then maybe approach a producer and all that. But even as I was approaching directors to for assisting, so everybody when they saw me, they were like, "Why don't you act in our film? Why don't you do this character?" Like, and a lot of other directors were like, "Go start giving your photos to production houses," and that's how it all started. But somewhere in my mind, because I was doing all these dramas and I was acting and all that, I had this thing in me from my childhood. So I thought, okay, let me give it a try. If it works out, fine. So somewhere I always wanted to be a hero. I don't know. Could have been overconfident, but I thought I should be a hero. I wanted to see me as a hero. So a lot of people will have this thought, no? So like any movie you see, you'll feel you're the hero of that film. So somewhere I saw myself as a hero, but maybe manifestation worked or something. Big Boss happened, and I started getting offers as hero. So I would always say, see, you be very clear with what you want to do. See, people might say anything, but you'll have to be very clear what you want to do. So um, that worked well for me.
and you still have aspirations to become a director, or it's just
Not for now.
now?
Not for now.
Okay,
I'm not sure about it.
right. And now coming back to Vidaamuyarchi, tell us about one thing that you learned from working with Mahil Thirimani sir and Ajith sir that will help you throughout your career.
So, Magil sir, this is my second film. Magil sir, and then I'll come to Ajit sir. So, Magil sir is like a perfectionist. So, he believes the fact that, see, it is going to be a 2 hours or 2.5 hours film, and we're going to ask the audience to come and watch our film. They're going to give their 2 hours of time, which is very valuable. So let's not cheat them. So he's very true to his content. So he takes a lot of time in the pre-production. He takes a lot of time in writing. He's very clear with how the characters has to be designed. And any time on the set, any doubt you ask him, he's very crisp and clear with what he wants. So which means his paperwork is very strong. So I love people who are so intelligent and people who are so perfectionist in their work. So for me, as a young actor working with Magil sir, I've learned so much as an actor, or as a I mean anyone in front of the camera, or how to conceive a scene, or how to I mean do it in different possible ways. So all that I've learned a lot from Magil sir. And even during the dubbing, the way he dubs is like amazing. He breaks it. So generally it takes 1 or 2 days to finish a whole film. With Magil sir, it actually takes a long time, but that process is the best process. See, a movie changes its form totally during the dubbing. And with Magil sir, it's very, very interesting. So I've learned a lot of things from Magil sir. And Ajith sir, I needn't say 33 years of experience in the industry. And being with him every time, I understand why he is in that position. He's very grounded. He's never ever treated himself like a star. He treats everyone equally. He's I mean, he knows how to. I mean, a leader. A leader is like someone who takes the crowd along with them, who knows to handle ups and downs. So I've learned a lot from Ajit sir as well. Yeah.
So your camaraderie with Ajit sir goes beyond the films. You went on a ride and all with him.
Yeah.
So what is this philosophy? Actually, as he shared his philosophy behind his ambitions with racing or biking, what is that he likes about the road?
What sports do you play? What is your hobbies? So the first time, similarly, when he asked me, I was like, I was taken back. I was like, yeah, okay, we were playing a lot of sports. We had a lot of hobbies during our childhood. What is it that we do now? We don't play. We don't have any hobbies. Just that it's work, work, work. So Ajit sir always says, see, sports is very important for life. Your hobbies are very important for your life. So he told this at a very later point of time. See, what happens is sports teaches you life. There are ups and downs in life. When you're into sports, failures teaches you a lot, success teaches you a lot. You'll be able to handle both. So you'll not take it, negative, or you'll not handle it in the negative way. So that is why he asked me this question. So, so he advises uh, to be humble, to be grounded, to know where your roots are, to understand yourself better, do sports, do what you're so passionate about, do something out of your profession.
Yeah.
So I mean, riding, as you asked me, riding taught us so much. I've been riding for a long time. I took a small break for 4 5 years. I couldn't, and then I started again with Ajit sir. Riding is like meditation. So you're focused on one thing. You don't think about anything else. You talk within yourself, and I mean, you understand that only you are there for yourself. See, so all that understanding gives you a lot of confidence, makes you a better person. So that's what I mean. The rides, or that's what the other passions that we have in common with Ajit sir has taught us.
The biggest question that everybody keeps asking you: what happened in the accident?
Okay.
Okay, for uninitiated, there is a scene in Vidaamuyarchi where Ajit sir and Arav are in the car and the car topples and the thing really happened and it shook the fan base. So tell us what actually happened.
So for the first few days of Vidaamuyarchi shoot, we were shooting a lot of stunt sequences, and that the car sequence in the film, it took a lot of time for us to shoot. So a couple of days down the shoot, and we were shooting that particular sequence. So I asked Ajit sir, sir, will Hummer topple it? And Ajit sir, to my surprise, he's like, not yet. So, and we were laughing inside. It was as if the car heard us talking. Oh, your guys are laughing at me. Okay, let me show you what I'm capable of. And the next shot, there's a small correction that we had to do. The next shot, car toppled. So we were stunned because Hummer is a 310 car which is made sure that it doesn't topple because it's made for the army.
Yeah.
We were stunned, but thank God it was Hummer. Nothing happened to us. Even though with the impact, the roof came down, it hit my neck and all that. But luckily, something saved us. Nothing happened.
Okay, first we initially thought it was part of the plan. We never thought that it was an accident. Actually, it was not the plan at all. So, what did like at the last moment? We all watched that clip for a long time.
Yeah.
I thought Ajit sir was telling you something like when the car was actually going here.
No, the moment we understood that the car is out of control, we're not able to control the car. I understood. Ajit sir also understood. He was like, "Oh my god." So I understood. Okay, car is going out of control. But see, somewhere the trust I have in Ajit sir is so blind, so blind. Like the trust you have on your brother or your father or your mother. So I have that kind of a trust on Ajit sir. So I was like, okay, car's gonna topple. Nothing should happen to him. Nothing should happen to me. The shoot should go smoothly. So that all that was running in my mind, and my wife had just delivered, and the baby was just 10 days old.
Oh my god.
So a lot of things were running in my mind, but I was pretty confident things will be fine. Then car toppled. Sir broke the glass. He came out. For Sir, even Sir was little worried that, see, generally in accidents like this, what happens? The fuel leaks, and the car will start catching fire. So even I was worried because it took almost 5 minutes for people to come run to us, come break open and remove my harness, remove my tape, and take me out. So that 5 minutes, anything could have happened. So all this was running in my mind in this 5 minutes of time. And for me, if something happens, I don't want the team to get affected because of that. But touch wood, by God's grace, we came out unaffected.
So after the film came, I watched the film in 6 a.m. show in Nagari. So
Okay.
Obviously, you were playing a character who was giving a tough time to
No.
Ajith Kumar. So there are a lot of people. Obviously, they're like cursing you whenever you do things to Ajith. Did you expect it, or did you have a conversation about it with the director? And when you were watching the film, how did you perceive that anger towards your character, basically?
I expected it, but I was also pretty sure that audience, the general audience, or Ajit sir's fans, they are very, very sensible about one thing, that this is a film, and this is a real character. So they were shouting on. I mean, while watching the film, because I was watching at least a few fan shows, the first day fan shows. So I can. They're able to see me. They are screaming, seeing my scenes and all that. I was personally very happy, because see, that is how I feel the character has reached. That is how I feel the character is successful. I have justified the character. So I was very, very happy when people were screaming, when they were yelling at me and all that, and they were cursing me also. So I was very happy actually. When they saw me outside, everybody came, they hugged, and they said, "You've done an amazing work." See, that is what an actor needs. And all that wouldn't have been possible if Ajit sir had not given me that space.
Right.
So Ajit sir was like, "No, see, for this kind of a film, this scene has to be like this.
Right.
You have to score in this scene, you have to score. Only then the second half will look good." So he made sure not even one scene. See, the scene was written actually very low.
Right.
But Ajit sir made it like, no, all the words boomer and I mean, pushing Ajit sir. I never use all these words, boomer and all. Ajit sir was very particular. No, you have to
use the word
this.
boomer.
Even my introduction, it was like the car goes and I just say a hi to him in a sarcastic way. Ajit sir said, no, Arav has to stop there. He has to turn out, look out. It has to be very evil. You create the character there. But actually worked out well.
Yeah. And it was his idea to call himself a boomer in the film.
Yeah.
Okay.
So even now, wherever I go, people are like, "Brother, you have done such an amazing job, but you did too much to Ajit sir. You hit him a lot." But I'm happy they've accepted the character that way.
Tell me about the sense of humor he has. Like, I recently saw an Insta post where Ajit sir basically made fun of people calling him Aditya Kadole. You know that? So he himself made a fun out of it. Tell me about his funny side that a lot of us don't get to see.
Ajit sir is a very witty person. His sense of humor is amazing, which we have actually not seen in any of the movies. So in fact, we always tell Ajit sir, we should do a full-on film. I mean, full-on comedy film, which people will really love it. Something like a Hangover or something. People will love it, sir. Which you have to do. So we've always talked a lot about doing something like that, and uh, so so that side of Ajit sir nobody has seen. So most of the time he makes fun of himself.
Oh,
He makes fun of himself. So that is first thing. And after we became close, he started making fun of all of us. I mean, uh, he's a very light person. Very light person. Before every serious scene that we were doing, Ajit sir would be making some fun. So it was all lighter moments. So on screen will be like, okay, ready for the shot now, our faces will change. So yeah,
one incident that you will never forget about Vidaamuyarchi. On the sets.
I can't say one incident. There were lots of moments. I from the starting I knew Vidaamuyarchi is going to be a very special project for me, and Ajit sir and Magil sir, they made it very special. Even I mean, to be very particular, after the accident, so there was an hour of travel to the hospital
Hmm.
after the shoot was complete and all that. So Ajit sir was very particular that he takes me to the hospital, checks me completely, and then only if there's nothing, he says we go to our respective hotels. So that 1 hour of travel, Ajit sir, the words that Ajit sir told me, like all the best memories of my lifetime, which I can't say it in an interview, but I've just kept it in my memory, and I always wish to think of it and cherish myself.
So, what is your next project? And uh, you've come from, you don't have a film background, you said. So, how is it to like break into a film like Vidaamuyarchi, and where do you take this journey from here?
I honestly feel so happy because, see, without a filmy background, without any support, it is quite tough. So I believe my talent or my work has to get me another work, which I'm very happy that that's how it has worked. I have never approached any director or producer asking for work. I've done that before Big Boss. I mean, as every actor tries, go give photos to production and all that, attend auditions. But now I don't do that because see, then it will become like just because he asked for work, we have given him work. It has to be like, see, we saw his work in this film. He was good. He's done justice to the role. So we'll give him a movie. So that's how I feel I have to work. And that's worked so well with me. And I'm happy, even though it is slow, even though I mean, I'm taking it very slow, but I'm deliberate. I want to do good films, good with good directors, with good, I mean, characters that can be spoken about, that I feel good about. So yeah, so I mean, anybody can come in. Just that they have to be very consistent. They have to be disciplined and give their 100% to the art that they do.
What's your next project? What are your upcoming projects?
I have another film for release. So we have finished. The final post productions are going on. It's directed by the the director called Ganesh Vinayakan, who is previously directed the film called Tain.
Mhm.
So it is the music is done by G.V. Prakash, and Ramya Pandian is done the heroine, and Arunidhi has done a cameo in it. So it has come out really well. It talks about a very good topic, a good message is given as a takeaway. So we are expecting the release by April or May.
Okay.
So fingers crossed with the film. I have very good hopes about the film.
And you have played a antagonist in two films right now.
Yes.
Are you open to doing it more, or do you want to like
Not much. I want to stick to
Being a
playing
player.
the protagonist. But if in case see, the offer is so good, I mean the character is so good, or I mean there is good scope. I would rather prefer doing it.
Okay, and tell me about what made you become an actor in the first
Uh, Firstly, I like the idea of entertaining people. So I enjoyed when people enjoyed watching me on the stage. So generally, my plays were the last ones, like the showstopper kind of shows where it was generally placed at the last slot. And I saw the school audience. It was mostly the school audience, the parents and all. They were all waiting to see that particular slot and then leave. So that made a big impact on me. So after we finished the drama, so all the parents they came up to me and they said, "Wonderful performance." So all that dropped an impact in me. So I love the idea of entertaining people in some way. So I decided, let me get into the industry in some way and start entertaining people. That's how I got into cinema. But I'm very happy that I'm doing it the way I wanted to, like a hero or an actor. And when receiving positive responses for like now, like for Vidaamuyarchi, this Michael character received amazing response. Hmm. See, people accepting you for your screen presence, people accepting you for your acting. It's very, very difficult, very difficult. So it's not that easy for them to accept, to connect with that character. But people have been so warm. People have accepted my character, even though I've done as a negative, even though it was against Ajith sir. They've so warmly accepted it. I feel so grateful. I feel so blessed, and I'm happy I've done justice to that role. Yeah.
And do you feel with Ajit sir taking a break after Good Bad Ugly, he said that he'll not be working in like 7-8 months, and his on-screen competition, which is Vijay, has like is going to taken off. Do you think there is a vacuum in Tamil cinema that with two big stars,
See, it's an evolving process. It's been happening from MGR sir, Shivaji sir, even before that. So cinema evolves, stories evolves. Likewise, heroes also, stars evolve. So the cinema will, I mean, as time goes, cinema knows, or the people knows who has to be there.
it will find its hero.
And yeah, it'll find its own stars, it'll find its own audience. So it keeps evolving. So that is inevitable. It will happen.
Okay.
As much as cinema is there, as much as audience are there, as much as the love for cinema is there, like in India, this will keep happening.
Okay.
Yes.
And what are your ambitions in terms of working with like certain talents? Like, do you have any preference, or this is what I want to do? This is the kind of role that I want to do.
As of now, I'm actually open. I want to do challenging characters. I want to do like roles that I can show what I'm capable of, or I want to work with directors who can explore the best out of me. Like Magil sir made me realize what I can do. So there are lots of talented directors who I want to work with, who they can bring the best out of me. So I'm looking forward to working with all these directors in different characters or different challenging roles, or as a hero. So I'm open to all of this.
I asked this question to Rajna Cassandra as well.
Okay.
When Magil sir was announced as the director of Aditya's next, there were a lot of doubts, because a big superstar like Aditya, like teaming up with someone, of course he has done it a lot of times, but okay, will Mahil Tirumeni sir live up to this expectation? There is a big, huge baggage that he has to cater to. So and after the film has come out, everybody is like, oh, this looks really classy. So maybe wrong to even doubt that he.
Yeah. He is a fantastic director. He's a very classy filmmaker. He knows his craft well. He is one of the finest writers. One of the One of the best screenplay writers, I would say. And I mean, the way he thinks, the way he perceives certain scenes, you know. I mean, I'm mind blown a lot of times the way he perceives a scene or the character. Even take my character or take Regina's character. There's a character arc for it.
Yeah, yeah.
So just that certain things are not shown in the film, but we have what is our past life, what is our present life, what will he be in future. Everything is written in paper. So when it is given to us, and he asks us to build that character our own way, and then he sits with us and works. So that's how a character is built. You just can't write a character, say Rahul, and okay, you do as Rahul. You can't do it like that. You'll have to build that character. Only then it will make an impact. And I feel that is why my character in Kalagat Talaivan and Vidaamuyarchi has actually made an impact. So that homework he does well. We do it with him. So that makes the difference.
And yeah, a lot of people don't talk about Kalaga Talaivan and your villain role in that. You played a hunk basically. Did you dub for the character?
Yes, I dub for both. So I want to clarify this also. I dub for
everybody has
both my characters.
Everybody has this doubt. Why do you think they have a doubt that this is not like this could not be Arav's voice? Because you have a chocolate boy look, but the voice.
A lot of people they know it is my voice. Even I have a baritone voice. Maybe because Magil sir also has a very similar tone. People think Magil sir has dubbed for my character. That happened even for Kalagat Talaivan.
Yeah.
So we have a very similar voice, very similar voice. So that is why they thought that thing. But
do people approach you just for dubbing and all?
Yes, I used to dub for a lot of actors before, a lot of Hindi films or a lot of Hindi actors who've done Tamil films. I've done that before. So that has given me a good practice of dubbing also.
Right.
Yeah.
Nobody can speak Hindi as well. So the other thing I wanted to ask about Vidaamuyarchi is that in the climax, Ajith doesn't necessarily kill anyone.
Yeah.
So it all happens as an accident. Why is that way? Like, why is it like it is of course a conscious choice?
Yes.
But do you know why it was done that way?
See, for two things. One, see, if he starts killing, it will become a commercial film again. Because commercial film, everybody can kill. You take a gun, nobody knows how to operate a gun. But a commercial film, the hero he knows to operate a gun. Any kind of gun you give him, he knows to load it, reload it, put the bullet in, all that. Which in a very a film like Vidaamuyarchi, where we show the hero as a real life a commoner. So there he would always see, just because he's put in a extraordinary situation, he's ready to fight. But if you ask him, are you ready to kill that person? Everybody will say no. If you put you or me in that situation, we definitely don't want to kill, because you know the after effects of it. You'll end up in jail. So same way it was approached. And Ajith sir was very conscious. We don't give a wrong message. See, we clearly designed this character like this. We don't deliver a wrong message. So it was well planned. It was well planned that we shouldn't kill anyone. And second thing, none of Ajith sir's films, there is a scene where he hits a woman. So he's against the fact that harming a woman or hitting a woman, even for the scene, he's against it. Yeah. So he even the fight with Regina, he would have only missed hitting Regina hitting him. Sir would have just missed, and Regina would fall back. So it was a very deliberate decision.
Does all of this will play a role in the characters that you are going to choose from going forward?
See, I was very surprised when Sir told me this. So when we were choreographing this sequence, that fight sequence where Regina, me and Ajith sir has fight, Sir will hit me. But when Regina comes to hit, Sir will miss it. So, but it was actually choreographed as Sir will also hit Regina. But Sir was very particular. Illa master, I don't want to do something like this, because I will convey a very wrong message to the society. I don't want to do it because this is happening. Some way or the other, stars are influencing the society. So I don't want to give a wrong message to the society. So that is one reason he wanted to do this kind of a film also. So that actually gave me that, I mean, I was so surprised when Sir said that. So that gave me a bigger impact. Even though I'm not a person in the real life to harm a woman or raise my hands against a woman, I respect, I mean, women a lot. But when Sir said, I will not do that even on screen, that was a big surprise for me. So I thought, okay, yeah, even I shouldn't do that on screen, because somewhere we as actors, we influence a lot in the society. So I don't want to do something that is against the people, or I mean, we give a bad influence to the society.
And when the film came out, it got a lot of appreciation for the way adultery was treated. But there were also criticisms like, is this for or pro this thing? So how do you see it, the reactions?
See, we as a society, we have to start seeing things in a different way. See, understand relationships, understand your partner or your anyone. It can be anyone. It can be. So I think we somehow got into the stereotypic thought. See, things are not working out, let's move on with our lives. No, it doesn't work that way. See, if you have a problem with your father or mother or your brother, you wouldn't say, see, from now on, you're not going to be my father or mother. You'll not be talking for a couple of days, and then you'll try to patch it up, right? Then why are you not doing that with your spouse? So it means because there's an option to do that, you do it. And because that girl or that partner is from another family, you think that you have that liberty to do that. So what happens with this liberty is like it becomes so easy to break a relationship, and we don't think of working on that. There are ways of working on a relationship which we don't think, which affects a lot of people. So I'm not trying to say that adjust and no, work on it. So which as a society in this generation, I think we are failing to do it. So I think it's the right moment for a star like Ajith to talk about something like that, and it's perfectly spoken.
Okay.
So I feel so good about a content like that.
Okay. And lastly, I just want to see you in a rom-com. I think it will be a pretty good. I think the industry is also ready for rom-coms these days.
I know. It's been so long that rom-coms have come. I'm so happy that you've seen me in that arc. Even I'm like so
tired of being like kicking
like a baddie or having a rough face and all that. I would love to do very light-hearted films, because that is what I am. I'm not the person that people see me on screen. I'm a total different person. So I would definitely love to do rom-coms or romantic films or anything that is very light-hearted, because end of the day, common audience, as we go meet them during the theatre visit, they want entertainment.
Yeah.
They don't want action. I mean, too much of action. So they want to entertain us. They want to laugh. They want to forget their worries. That 2 hours they want to just come, enjoy, have popcorn and go. So I want to do such kind of film.
Looking forward to more such films from you. Thank you for talking to CNN News 18's SHOWSHA.
Thank you. It was a lovely interview. Thank you so much.